Our international partners, Sierra Leoneans, all protocols observed, kindly permit me to introduce to you the chairperson of the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone. He is no less a person, but our CC Mohammed Kenewi Kone. Today, this moment, is here to update all of us, international and local partners, and Sierra Leoneans, home and abroad, about the update or the situations of the elections so far. Without much ado, I pray silence for our Electoral Commission, Chief Electoral Commissioner, Chief Mohammed Kenewi Kone. Chair, the podium is yours.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me apologize for starting this press updates this late. All of us can understand, as I always say, the best plan normally will not survive after the first shot. However, we are happy that we started the elections. The polls started today. So I'm here to give an update, and if you have questions, you might answer, but we don't have enough time. So we're not going to waste a lot of time here. The Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone, in exercise of its powers vested in it by Section 33 of the Constitution of Sierra Leone, today, 24th June, is conducting the following elections: presidential, parliamentary, mayor elections, chairperson's elections, councillors elections. Polling in most of the polling stations nationwide opened at 7 a.m. Polling is ongoing in relatively peaceful manner. There were logistical challenges in some polling centers relating to the late arrival of materials, especially in some parts of the western area urban and rural as well, which resulted in late opening of polls at some of these polling stations. The public is hereby informed that the procedure requires that at the close of polls at 5 p.m., all voters in queue will be allowed to vote. Political party agents are present in all polling stations. The presence of the Sierra Leone police and other security personnel, National Elections Watch, and other observers are visible in all polling stations across the country. Voting in these elections is scheduled to end at 5 p.m. today, 24 June 2023. Counting will take place immediately after the polls. However, as I mentioned, all those in queue who are there to vote to cast their ballot, they are allowed to cast their ballot even if it is after 5 p.m. They will continue the polls, they will continue the voting until everybody in the queue at 5 o'clock. For those who will be going after 5 o'clock, we will not permit them to cast votes. But if you are in the queue, you are permitted to vote. So let me say this in Creole for the Sierra Leoneans. The commission don't say elections for end at 5 o'clock. However, if you're in the queue, as long as you're in the queue before 5 o'clock, you go cast your votes for who you want to vote for. So please, we apologize for the little inconveniences. However, we'll be able to address all the issues, and all polling stations are currently open for people to cast their votes. Notwithstanding this successful opening of polls and the ongoing balloting or voting, there are some incidents that we need to bring to the public. One, polling center 16140, Amaria School, Mountain Court, Western Urban, staff attacked and voter registrar destroyed. In other words, in this center, our staff who were there supervising to pretend in the elections were attacked and the voter register was destroyed. However, we reprinted the voter register and the voting is going on right now. Another center, 16142 Hezbollah Islamic Primary School, Mountain Court. They also attacked our staff and register destroyed. That also, we reprinted the register and the vote polling is going on. Another one is at 16141 Firestone, Mountain Court, staff attack and material destroyed. We also reprinted the materials, the voter register, and voting is going on. At Josiah Street, Wellington, rented vehicle number AHY 900 delivering ballots to centers was attacked, material destroyed, and the driver beaten mercilessly. He is currently in the hospital. At 16148 Out Street, our staff were placed under siege for more than 4 hours. As we speak in this center, some of the station, the staff had to run away, and we are able to get the police to go there, and the polling is ongoing at that center. There are so many instances or incidents that we are currently receiving reports from our staff across the country, and we subsequently come up with a detailed status report on the polling and incidents that's required either for the attention of the police and other stakeholders or state authorities. Thank you. This is the brief update as at today at this time. So let me again emphasize, if you are in the queue, you have the right to vote. If you are registered, your name is on the register, you can be allowed to vote. Coming here, I received a stress call from one of my staff in Poloko that there is a concern of security. Some people whose name are not on the register, they are threatening that they must vote. And we've alerted the police on that. We hope they will take the appropriate attention and care. Any questions? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have a copy of the press statement, which we can distribute copies to you. Sorry.
Hello, my name is Alfred Peter Conte. I write for the New Vision newspaper. Sorry. Okay, thank you. There are several allegations that have been raised by the APC Secretary General, that's Nadumbi, I mean, of ballot stuffing per se. Then secondly, according to a letter, a letter of complaint, stating that there have been persistent attack of their members, party members. And also, those people were not allowed to enter into certain polls. And according to him, he stated clearly that if they will not accept any result that is coming from any center where they do not have any observer. So what are you going to do about that? Also, there are concerns of people whose names are not in the ECSL register, but their names is on both APC and SLPP register, but their information is not on ECSL register. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I am Amadou Lamwanaba. I report for AYV Television. The National Elections Watch knew in their statement earlier today is calling on ECSL to respond to unresolved issues of voters with IDs whose names were not on the register. And there are reports of some people going to voting centers, they have IDs, but they're saying they couldn't vote at those places. Can you comment on that, sir? Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Magdalene Ibazua. Just also an observation, some of the voters have their ID cards, passports, but their faces, from what the reports they gave, their faces is different from what is on the ECL register. So how do we handle that case?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, the issue of ballot stopping, I'm just hearing that from you. I have not received the complaint from All People's Congress, and that is also not to our attention that there has been a ballot stuffing. The other issue relating to security matters, that will be handled by the police or other security personnel. But what we have done as the electoral management body is to make the environment friendly. That's why you go to some of the stations, you don't even see the presence of police or security. So we encourage them to send their agents, and if they were refused to get to the stations, they should have called the police and addressed the issue to them. On the issue of the ID card, not the ID card, they are with the ID card but not on the register. The rest assured the ID card that will be distributed to people, their names on this register. There were situations reported to us where some of the people complained, and when they send the ID card, we were able to trace their details on the register, and we directed our staff to look to specific pages of the ID card. I think some of the problem is tracking where the names are. Even myself, when I went to register, my name was somewhere else other than where it's supposed to be. So that's a problem. So it's a matter of patience and our staff to go through, to take their time to go through the register. The face is different from what we have on the ID card, different from the register, you say, or their face is different from what is on the ID card?
Of the person is not on your register, okay. And then the person is told to hold on or wait aside.
Yeah, I remember in series of meetings or press briefing, we are reported that there are still some people whose faces were not captured on the register. That's why we refuse to give out the voter register of personal details. So once you get there, you provide whatever card certificate we gave you, you'll be able to vote because they have your details on the voter register. So being without your face on the ID register, you will still be allowed to vote.
I am Admin Tunde Joe Smith. I work for the International Republican Institute. Mr. Commissioner, I first of all want to register our thanks and appreciation to what the ECSL have done so far, even though we noticed you started very late in most of the centers. Taking from that, we are concerned about going into the night, the dark, because you've said those who are on the queue will be allowed to vote. What's the plan for the light system, given EDSA is nothing to write home about at the moment? How do we manage those centers when it is going into the dark, security-wise? And also, how do we ensure that people get to see where they vote? Thank you.
Anthony Vandy is the name. I work for Epic Radio and Slick Television. You've admitted already that some police stations were a bit late to open. Are there any specific reason as to why these polling stations were a little bit late to open? Secondly, you made mention that people attack ECSL staff ECSL staff are placed under siege, and as well vehicles were damaged. Will you mind to tell us the name of the people, their identity, or who these people are?
Okay, I think that's it, right? Okay, so we have given our polling staff solar light. All the polling stations, they have lamps as well, solar lamps with battery charge and spare batteries as well. And we've alerted the police about the situation. As we speak, they are now moving around to check where there are still long queue for voting. So they pay attention to those areas. But we provided solar lamp to our staff. Reasons for the late opening I mentioned in the press statement that because of logistical and transportation of material. So that's the reasons for late opening of some of the centers. The other issue about the names, police are investigating these issues. So I'm afraid of disclosing their names, but they are staff of the ECSL, temporary staff of the ECSL. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I have to go back. I'm sorry again once more for keeping you waiting. We will update you as and when required. Hopefully tomorrow we have another press briefing at about afternoon. Thank you.
Which of them is yours? Not two different one there. Both?